Have you ever felt like an underdog? Like you had big dreams, but the world just wasn't ready for you? Well, today we're diving into the story of a man who was all of those things and more. A dreamer from a small island who reached for the stars and, for a time, held them in his grasp. This is the story of Napoleon Bonaparte. Long ago, on the rugged island of Corsica, a boy named Napoleon was born. He wasn't the tallest kid on the block, nor the wealthiest, and he certainly wasn't the most popular. But he possessed something far more valuable, a burning fire within him, a conviction that one person's dream could genuinely reshape the world. As a child, Napoleon found his greatest adventures not in the fields, but between the pages of books. While other kids were outside playing, he was devouring stories of great leaders. From Alexander the Great to Julius Caesar, he'd trace their battle plans, analyze their strategies, and whisper a powerful question to himself: if they could lead, why not me? This wasn't just idle daydreaming, it was the blueprint for his future. When he finally joined the French army, life was anything but easy. He was an outsider. His Corsican accent was thick, his background humble, and he faced constant mockery from his peers. Many would have crumbled under that pressure, packed their bags, and gone home. But not Napoleon. Every taunt, every sneer, only fueled his determination. He channeled that energy into becoming the best. He worked harder, trained longer, and studied military tactics with an intensity that bordered on obsession. His mind became his greatest weapon. He saw the battlefield not as chaos, but as a chessboard, where he was always several moves ahead. His plans were audacious, his execution flawless. Victory after victory followed, but these weren't strokes of luck. They were the direct result of unwavering discipline, relentless focus, and an unshakable faith in the dream he'd nurtured since childhood. Soon, something incredible began to happen. Soldiers didn't just follow his orders, they followed him. They saw in this short, intense officer not just a brilliant strategist, but a leader who embodied hope. He spoke their language, understood their struggles, and promised them glory. He was one of them, yet he was destined for so much more. He wasn't just a commander, he was an inspiration. But as with all great tales, success brought new and formidable challenges. As his power swelled, from general to first consul to emperor, so did his pride. The very ambition that had propelled him to greatness started to cast a long shadow. Napoleon, the master of the battlefield, had to learn one of life's hardest lessons. A true leader must temper ambition with humility. He discovered that even the brightest star can burn out if it forgets the source of its own light and stops listening to the world around it. Though his vast empire eventually crumbled and his reign came to an end in lonely exile, his story didn't fade away. Instead, it transformed into a powerful legend. It teaches us that greatness often begins with a single, private belief, especially when the rest of the world doubts you. It proves that relentless hard work and discipline have the power to turn ordinary people into extraordinary legends. And most importantly, it shows that true leadership isn't just about commanding. It's about knowing when to lead and when to listen, when to push forward, and when to be humble. So, Napoleon's legacy endures, not just as a conqueror who redrew the map of Europe, but as a dreamer who dared to believe in the impossible. He is a timeless reminder that with enough courage, willpower, and a little bit of that fire inside, you too can shape your own destiny. What dream are you chasing? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories that inspire. See you next time.